Hello, my name is Lana Shalom. I'm the founder of Manga, Magic of Neurographic Art, and I welcome you to the last module on the basics in Neurographic as a user level certification course. I welcome you. You have undergone an amazing transformational part and journey into Neurographica, the magical world. And I'm very proud of you. And I would like to tell you that this is not the end, but rather the beginning of a beautiful journey into the world, into the transformation of Neurographica. This is the world that you can bring to change within yourself, with your family, with your loved ones, and for your friends and the community at large. For the world. We transform the world by transforming ourselves on the inside. I welcome you, and I want to bring you to this beautiful world. Please, look at the world outside of me. This is the world that was given to us to enjoy. Let's learn how to bring joy and happiness to ourselves, to our family, and to the world at large. I welcome you to the beginning, not the end. The beginning of the world of Neurographica. I will now give you all the choices and all the options of further classes and algorithms you can take. Now that you have taken the basics course, your world is open in front of you. The magical world. You're a magician. Your magic wand is your pencil or your marker, whatever it is that you use to draw Neurographica. And we are the magical school of Hogwarts. That's what we are. Welcome. And let's join in this beautiful journey together. Neurographica, here and beyond. So this is the whole scheme, the whole form, the whole understanding of the 3 types of certification trainings in Neurographica. The one you just took was the basic user, and you just learned, you went the personal training of how to use Neurographica for your own personal self-coaching program. The next step, that would be the specialist. If you are a specialist, if you're a therapist, if you're a therapist or you're an educator or you're a facilitator, you're a coach, you're a psychologist, anybody can actually go. I mean, I have colleagues who were, nail, manicurists, and have people who are professors, I have people who are like going for their PhD in psychology. So there are people for all kinds of areas in their education that come to learn Neurographica. Now currently the specialist certificate is only offered in Russian. I am expecting maybe in December, maybe earlier, hopefully maybe October or November, the specialist will be offered in English by me, and I will be very glad to bring it to you. It has beautiful algorithms in it. For now, few algorithms I can offer it to you. Let me know if you're interested. There are such algorithms as Neurotree that you can take with me, and I will give you a certificate. The first type was basic user. The second type is a specialist, and the third type is the instructor and coach. Now, the instructor and coach has coaching sessions, learns how to be a coach, and the instructor also takes training in all of the 8 algorithms. Okay, remember, in the basic user we had 4 algorithms. 2 of them are basic and the other 2 are variations, the express methods. Now if you have a basic user background and you underwent the personal training, guess what, you can take all the 8 algorithms without having to take the instructor and coaching course. Now if you are interested in teaching this further on, after you take all the 8 algorithms, you go for the instructor and coach course, and they will teach you how to present it appropriately to other people. Now at this point, the instructors and coach course is only available in Russian, but what's possible to do in English is to take the 8 algorithms. You're welcome to take it with me. I am offering all 4 of them, and then afterwards you me and you, we discuss a specific pathway that with the Institute of Creativity of Psychology. I'm sorry, the Institute of Psychology of Creativity. And the Institute will work out a pathway with you so you can get your instructor's certificate. And you have to take certain tests and certain testings, and you have to give in certain abstracts. There's a whole system that I will completely coach you and help you go through. But first, you have to take the 8 algorithms. So those 8 algorithms are: number 1, composition and modeling. That's very important after the basic user to take the composition and modeling algorithm, and afterwards you can take the other 7 algorithms in any order you want. So composition and modeling, just so you understand what it's all about. Composition and modeling is actually explaining what each shape, remember in basic training we basically drew circles. So composition and modeling will discussing more about circles, but also talking a lot more about square, triangle, how to draw the right composition. And the modeling part here, remember how in basic user we would work on removing inner blocks? So in composition and modeling algorithm, we actually work on creating and modeling and simulating a new future for us, and that's a great algorithm. So that should be taking the next step as from basic user. And afterwards you can take, I will tell you a little bit about each algorithm. Neurosketching is about it's sketching. It's taking a picture and learning how to sketch it, and then adding neural lines and learning how to use a picture. Let's say you love a certain picture. I personally love Klimt, right? You can neurosketch it and add certain elements of neurographic art and start using it as part of your algorithm. It's an amazing, amazing way. Now, 5 elements and color therapy. It's the 5 elements of Chinese medicine, and we will use also color therapy. I will teach you what each color means and how you can use it to bring the necessary changes in your topic, in your life. Okay. Then next comes circles and harmony. It's an interesting algorithm. It talks more about circle, but it really discusses circles in depth. It also uses mandala, neural mandala. It's a great, great algorithm that I completely suggest and recommend. Communication is using Neurographica to communicate with loved ones, within personal life, within professional life, business, how to communicate with different businesses, how to set up a communication, how to achieve necessary results during the communication. The next step is goal realization outcome, or short for it would be acronym is GROW. It's a great, great goal where we set up a star of accomplishment, okay? You set a star, that's your goal, and you work out during the drawing steps how to get to your goal. It's one of the most amazing algorithms. The next step is in timeline, neuroscheduling, how to use Neurographica to schedule and organize your time, your events in life. It's great for scheduling for a year, for a month, for a day, for an hour if you need, if you have something happening that you need to figure out what's happening within the day, you do this, and this is an amazing algorithm. And there's a new algorithm this year. It's called Meta Modern Man. It's a new algorithm that will be available in October. It's a great algorithm, actually more like September and October. It's a great algorithm, and I invite you to join me and figure it out. It's about how to use modern abilities that's available to human man currently to achieve great things in life. So here are all 8 algorithms, and I invite you to come and join me for trainings in Neurographica, and let's to go forward toward the journey in the further knowledge and enriching ourselves with knowing and drawing more Neurographica and changing the world within you and outside of you, from within to out, transformation begins with you. Thank you for joining me, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in my trainings.